sheet in front of you. It says graphing ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. Let's go ahead and get those out. And we have a reading problem because you know we love reading problems. I'm sorry, y'all, this is a little crooked. I'm trying to turn it, but it's not letting me. All right, Kelly is saving to buy a new book that costs $5. Every 2 weeks, she saves $3. Complete the rest of the chart, then use it to graph the amount of money. All right, so every 2 weeks, she saved how much? $3. Very good. So after 2 weeks, she had $3. But we know that 3 plus 3 equals what? 6. 3 plus 3, not 3 times 3. I think we're multiplying because we're so used to multiplying. So for 4 weeks, she had $6. 6 weeks, we're going to add 3 again. 6 plus 3 is 9. 8 plus 3 is, 9 plus 3 is 12. And 12 plus 3 is 15. All right, well, they have given us our X. X is going to stand for number of weeks, okay? And they have given us our Y. Y is going to stand for how much money they saved. So we have number of weeks and money saved, okay? So we're now ready to plot some points, okay? We're ready to plot some points. But first, before we plot those points, let's label our graph, okay? Let's label our grid. Here we go. So across the bottom, let's just count by ones. So there's 1, 2. We're just writing for each one. We're counting by ones. But will it always count by ones? No. Sometimes you may count by 2s. Sometimes they count by 10s. Sometimes by 5s. It depends on what your numbers are in your ordered pairs. If I'm working with 50 in my ordered pairs, I'm not going to count by ones because it's going to take me a long time counting by ones to get to 50, right? But whatever you count by on the bottom, on X, you also need to count by that same denomination on Y, okay? So here we go. So go up the side, just counting. All right. Now, let's start with our first ordered pair. How many weeks did she save first? Somebody say it loudly. 2. Okay, so we went over 2, up how many? 3. Excellent. Next one, we're going to go over 4, up how many? 6. Great. That's our next pair. Next pair, we're going to go over 6, up how many? 8. Nope. What? 9. Excellent. After 8 weeks, we went over 8 weeks. How much money did she save?
12.
Yes? 12. Excellent. Well, I can't get my little thing to do. Okay, and then we're going to go over for 10. And how far are we going to go up? 15. And that's going to be our final one. I didn't number him, but it's up there at the top. Okay, notice. A lot of times, our ordered pairs, when we're using a function table like we just used, will make a what? What does that mean? Look at it. What do you see there? A line. Sometimes they'll make a line. Sometimes they'll make a square. But this one, you could start at 0 and you could drive a line all the way through it. Mine's a little crooked, but you can make the line, okay? And if I kept going, if I did 11 weeks, I would have saved $18. And I could keep going and keep plotting those points, okay? All right, well, let's take a look at this next question. How much was the book? $15. So it asks us, how many weeks will it take Kelly to save up for the book? 10 weeks. Very good. It took her 10 weeks. So put 10 weeks. Very good. All right. If the pattern continues, how many weeks would it take for Kelly to be able to buy 3 books? Well, let's think about this. It took 10 days to buy, 10 weeks to buy 1 book. What did you say, Jacob? I could multiply that by 3. Or I could say, well, in 10 weeks I got 1 book, 20 weeks I'd get 2 books, and 30 weeks I'd get 3 books. So we said 10 weeks times 3 and got 30 weeks. Good job, Jacob. All right. Does everybody see what we did right there? Everybody with me? Okay, so what you're doing is you're just going over, because we crawl. What do we do first? We crawl first like a baby, and then what do? We climb a tree. So we have X comes first, Y comes second. It does matter which order you go in. All right, go ahead, and you have a sheet, another sheet on your desk that says, and we're going to cut this out in just a minute and put it in our notebook. So everybody go to the sheet that says, Kaylee, would you shut that door, please? Let's go to 16.1, reteaching. 16.1, reteaching. Please.
Is the practice side going to be for homework?
Yes, practice side will be for homework tonight, but we're going to do reteaching one first. All right, guys, today's lesson is going to be on plotting points and using a coordinate plane. So if you look at the paper in front of you, we have a grid. Okay, one question. Excuse me. One question. Does a baby walk or climb a tree? Does a baby crawl or climb a tree first? Crawl. They crawl, right? So we're going to make our axis here and talk about that 2 axis. We have an x-axis and we have a y-axis. So I want you to take 2 different colors, okay? I'm going to blow mine up so we can just look at one. All right. All right, I want you to take one color and go across the bottom. Because we said that a baby crawls first, right? Georgia Claire is not climbing a tree yet. She's crawling and starting to walk. So they are going to crawl first. Well, this is the x-axis, okay? X always comes first. Now, swap a color. And we're going to drive down the side right here. This is the y-axis. So babies crawl. So they're going to go across first before they go up, right? Well, X always, always, always comes first when you're working with ordered pairs. An ordered pair, and I want y'all to write this on top of this, is going to go X, comma, Y. And you're going to see those in parentheses, just like that. X, comma, Y. Okay. So now, what do we do first? Do we climb a tree or do we crawl first? Crawl. Crawl first. And 2, in the alphabet, which letter comes first, X or Y? X. Exactly right. So X, Y is going to be the way we plot points. All right, well, let's jump in and let's try practicing plotting a point. What I want you to do now is we're going to label down across the x-axis. Every square, we're just counting by 1. Sometimes they may count by 2. It may be counting by 5s. But this time we're going to count by 1s, okay? So we have our x-axis numbered. All right. Where X and Y meet, it is always 0. That is called, where the 2 axes meet is called the origin. And it is always, always, always 0. Okay? So here where they meet, what is that called?
0.
The origin. It starts with an O. 0 looks like an O, so that should help you know that. All right, now we're going to go up the side. So this is going to be 1, same thing, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, just like that. Okay? All right. So we have our x-axis numbered in pink, and we have our y-axis numbered in turquoise, whatever color you want to call that. All right, now, so we're going to plot our first point. Very easy, okay? We're going to plot our first point. Our first point is going to be point A. So everybody put A equals. This point is going to be 3, 6. So what is 3? It's our x, and 6 is our y. Very good. So we're going to start, and we're going to go over how many? 3. So let's do that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have our 3. Now we're going to go up how many? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put a dot there, and to label that point, all you have to do is write the letter A. Okay? That's all you have to do. Simple enough, isn't it? All right, now, this is your next point. I'm going to see what you can do. 9, 2. First of all, which number is our X? 9. Excellent. It's 9. So we've got to do we do that first or second? First. Exactly, first. That X always comes first. Go ahead and plot that. So let's go ahead and plot this together. How many am I going to go over? 9, because babies do what first? Crawl. So I'm going to go over to 9. How many am I going to go up?
2.
1, 2. I'm going to draw my circle. And guys, this is point B. So we're going to label it as B. Whose looks exactly like that? Raise your hand. Excellent. Okay, next one. Here we go. I want you to do 4. This is point C. 4, 7. This is point C. 4, 7. Okay, let's take a look. What are we going to do first? We're going to crawl. Good job, Trinity. We're going to crawl. So we're going to go over first. How many are we going over?
4.
We're going over to 4. Very good. How many are we going up?
7.
7. So we're going to come over to 4. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to name it C. Who got that? Raise your hand. Excellent. Okay, the next one that I want you to do is 8, 0, and this is point D. This is point D. All right. What are we going to do first? We're going to crawl before we climb the tree. So let's crawl. We're going to go across, and where are we going to go to? 8. Very good. Well, I don't feel much like climbing a tree today. Why do I not feel much like climbing a tree? No, because it's a 0, so we don't go up any. So this one is actually going to be on the x-axis. Who got it right? Let me see those hands. Y'all are so smart. I can't trick y'all, can I? Okay, next one. Here we go. This is point E. This is point E. As you're drawing the grid in front of you, sometimes we get the point already plotted for us, and we have to say what 2 coordinate points or the ordered pair makes that letter. So if you notice, this one is already been numbered, and we have points all over our grid, right? Our coordinate plane. So what we're going to do is now we're going to just start, and here we're going to write down on the side, just write B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay? And they've not given us the ordered pair. They gave us the point, or I gave y'all the point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go beside here, and I'm going to draw a set of parentheses just like this. Okay, so y'all go ahead and do this with me. We're going to draw our parentheses. Inside the parentheses, I'm going to put a comma halfway between. Because without that comma there, it's going to look like 32 instead of 3, 2. Okay, so you have to put that comma in there. Now, we're going to look at point B. And we've got to come up with the coordinate planes. The coordinate point, excuse me. Or the ordered pair. They gave us the point. We've got to come up with the ordered pair. All right, so above those, I'm going to put X, Y. So I make sure and fill in the correct letter. All right, what do babies do first? They crawl. Then what do they do? Climb a tree, right? So we're going to crawl first. So let's find the point B. Also, the point is not the letter, okay? The point is beside the letter. Because this letter right here, notice, is a little off and it's not on a point. It's not on where they've crossed. And that's because the point is there. So the letter's written out beside it. So you're looking at the point beside the letter, okay? So let's look. This is what we're looking at first. How many did I go over? 4. Very good. So we're just going to write a 4 there. How many did I go up? 4. So it is 4, 4. That was an easy one. You couldn't get that one wrong, could you? All right, here we go. Let's go to C. So everybody find the number C. Let's go over. The letter C. Excuse me. Let's go over. What did we go over to? 8. Excellent, because my baby has to crawl before she can climb a tree, right? Knowing Georgia Claire, though, she might start climbing a tree first. You just never know. All right, so we went over 8. How many am I going up? Say it like you mean it. 7. That's right. So that ordered pair is going to be 8, 7. Okay? Hey, love.
I can't see the flag.
Okay, you want to scoot over to right here so you can see better? All right, here we go. Now, letter D. Letter D. I'm going to go to where? Where am I going to go? 3. I'm going to go over 3. And how many do I go up?
8.
So it's 3, 8. Who got 3, 8? Excellent. Okay, I want y'all to do the next. I want y'all to do E through J. I'm going to pause the lesson and y'all do E through J. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see who got the correct coordinate point. The correct ordered pair for the coordinate point E. Who wants to tell me E? Okay, Kaylee, I think your hand went up. Who's going to tell me E? Real loud.
7-3.
Who agrees with 7-3? Say yes.
Yes.
Excellent. That is correct. Nelson, give me F, please. 6-0. Who agrees with 6-0? Excellent. Okay, Scotty, give me G, please. G. 2-5. Excellent. Who got 2-5? Excellent. Chance, give me H, please.
2-1.
Good job. And I. Go ahead. Stephen? 8-5. Who agrees? Say, I do.
I do.
And J. What is J? Everybody?
10-0.
10-0. Very good. I think we have ordered pairs and coordinate points. So what we do, sometimes you're going to get one, a grid like this, that you've got to plot the points. And sometimes you're going to get a grid that they're already plotted, and you've got to come up with the ordered pair. Now, let's look. You've got to together. Excuse me. All right, let's look at number 1 together. On this one, they have given us the ordered pairs. We've got to put the letter where they're located on the coordinate plane. All right, let's take a look at the first one, 7-1. What letter, when we go over 7 and up 1, are we going to hit? E. Excellent. Okay, number 2. Here we go. We're going to go over 2, up 6. What letter do we hit?
H.
H. Excellent. All right, number 3. We're going to go over 0, but up 8. So what do we got? C. Excellent. Number 4, we're going to go over 4 and up 3. What am I going to have? G. All right, now we've got to switch gears. This time, they're wanting us to come up with the ordered pair. We've got the point plotted, but we've got to come up with the ordered pair. So remember, let's go ahead and first do our parentheses with what inside? Comma. Very good. It's always got to have that comma there, okay? All right, so let's find F. Everybody put your finger on F. Right here is our F. All right. How many, because what do babies do first? Crawl. How many did I go over? 7. Good job. How many did I go up? 6. So I have 7, 6. Who got it? Okay, I want you to do 6, 7, and 8 really quickly. All right, so who wants to tell me what the ordered pair is? Abraham, for B.
1, 4.
Does everybody agree? Yes. Good job. How about D, Justin?
2, 1.
Excuse me?
2, 1.
2, 1. Excellent. And 8. Let's see, somebody that's not got to go yet. Trinity.
8, 4.
8. Let me check it. Where am I? Yes, 8, 4. Excellent. Now, the last question says, name 2 pairs of points that share the same x coordinates. 2 pairs of points that share the same x coordinates. Okay, this sounds tricky, but pretty much all it means is which ones that are on the same line when you go over. Okay? Sean Carter, give me 1. Give me 1, Sean Carter. And I don't want the letter, I want the points. Okay, help him out, Autumn.
7. I'll go over 7 and up 1.
Okay, so that's E. So we're going to go 7, 1. Excellent. What's another one, John Everett?
F.
F. And what is that coordinate?
7, 6.
Excellent. 7, 6. Who got E and F? Because when I look and I can go up the same line. Also, there's another one that I could go up the same line. What's another set?
D.
D, which is what?
2, 1.
2, 1. Okay. And what's the other one to that one? Abraham.
H.
H. And what is H?
2, 6.
2, 6. Excellent. Those are points that share the same x coordinates. What that means is who it went over the same amount, okay? All right, so now what I need you to do is homework tonight. Any questions, first of all? Any questions? Homework tonight is going to be the practice side, but first I'm going to assign you a digital quick check for a really quick, easy grade. Yes. So go ahead and open your computers. Any questions on how to plot points or how to find ordered pairs? Okay, good deal.